She told me to stop asking so many questions after coming home at 4 a.m., so I didn't ask. I checked her phone instead. When I found her weekend plans in her group chat with a guy named David, I booked a trip to the same resort. The look on her face when she saw me was priceless. I'm 33M and been with Nicole 30F for about 2 years. We lived together in my condo, split bills, the usual setup. Things had been good until about 3 months ago when she started having these girls' nights that went way later than they used to. Used to be home by midnight, maybe 1 a.m. on weekends. Lately, she's been rolling in at 3 or 4 in the morning, sometimes looking like she'd been doing more than just drinking wine and talking. Last Saturday, she comes home at 4:15 a.m. Hair messed up, makeup smeared, walking a little unsteady. I'm awake because I heard her fumbling with keys at the door. "Hey babe, how was girls' night?" "Fine. Just talking and drinking." "Pretty late night." "Must have been some good conversation." "It was Sarah's birthday, so we stayed out longer." "Where did you guys end up going?" "Just different bars downtown." "Which ones?" She stops taking off her heels and looks at me with this annoyed expression. "Why are you asking so many questions? I told you what happened. I'm just curious about your night." "Well, stop being curious. Stop asking so many questions. I'm tired and I want to go to bed." She goes to the bathroom and shuts the door harder than necessary. I hear the shower start up. Now here's the thing. I've never been the jealous or controlling type, but something about her reaction felt off. The defensiveness, the immediate shutdown, the shower at 4:30 a.m. So I decided to take her advice. I stopped asking questions. Tuesday morning, she's in the shower getting ready for work. Her phone is on the bathroom counter, but she forgot to close the door completely. I can hear her humming in the shower. Her phone buzzes with messages, and the screen lights up showing her group chat with the girls. The phone is unlocked sitting right there. I can see the latest message preview through the open door. "Can't wait for this weekend. David is gonna love the surprise." "David? Who's David?" I walk closer and glance at the screen. The chat is open to recent messages. David said he booked the ocean suite at Ocean View Resort for Friday and Saturday. "Nicole, you are so lucky. We can get away with a guy like that." "I know, right? He's been planning this for weeks, says he wants to spoil me." I can see more messages as they scroll by automatically. "Tom thinks I'm gonna visit my sister Lisa this weekend." I feel a little bad lying, but David is too good to pass up. "Girl, live your life. Tom doesn't need to know everything. What Tom doesn't know won't hurt him." "Exactly. Besides, David treats me like a queen. Expensive dinners, designer gifts, now a resort weekend. When's the last time Tom did anything like that?" My blood goes cold. I'm reading my girlfriend plan a weekend affair while criticizing me. I quickly memorize the key details and back away from the bathroom before she finishes her shower. More details stick in my head from what I saw. "Nicole, David's picking me up Friday at 2 p.m. I told Tom I'm leaving Thursday night to get there early for sister time." The shower stops, and I quickly go to the kitchen to make coffee like nothing happened. "How's your day looking, babe?" She calls from the bathroom. "Pretty normal. You? Busy week?" "Oh, I forgot to mention I'm going to visit Lisa this weekend. Probably leaving Thursday night." Lisa is her sister who lives about 3 hours away. Same lie she told her friends she'd tell me. "That's nice. You haven't seen her in a while." "Yeah. She's been asking me to come up. Probably be back Sunday evening." I nod and finish getting ready for work like nothing happened. But as soon as she leaves, I'm on my laptop looking up Ocean View Resort, fancy place, ocean views, spa, 5-star restaurant, weekend packages starting at $600 a night. I call them up. "Hi. I'd like to book a room for this Friday and Saturday night." "Certainly, sir. What type of accommodation? What do you have available?" "We have a few ocean view rooms left and one junior suite." "What's the junior suite like?" "Beautiful accommodation, sir. Separate sitting area, upgraded amenities, ocean balcony." "How much?" $950 per night." "I'll take it." "Excellent, sir. I book it under my name." When I ask about the layout, They mentioned the junior suite is on the same floor as their premium accommodations. Thursday evening, Nicole packs her bag for sister weekend. Watching her carefully select outfits and pack nice dresses is almost funny. Drive safe, babe. Text me when you get there. I will. Love you. Love you too. She leaves around 7 p.m. I give her time to get settled, then pack my own bag. Friday afternoon, I'm checking into Ocean View Resort. The desk clerk is friendly. Mr. Thompson, welcome. I have you in our junior suite as requested. Perfect. Beautiful place you have here. Thank you, sir. The ocean view from your balcony is spectacular. I get to my suite around 3 p.m. It's nice, separate sitting area, big windows overlooking the ocean. I settle in and wait. Around 6 p.m., I head down to the hotel restaurant for dinner. It's elegant, dimly lit, perfect for romantic evenings. I asked for a table and order a nice bottle of wine. 7:30 p.m., they walk in. Nicole's wearing a little black dress I've never seen before. The guy with her is tall, expensive suit, definitely older than me. Classic successful businessman look. They get seated across the restaurant. I have a view of their table from where I'm sitting. I watch them have dinner, him reaching across to hold her hand, her laughing at whatever he's saying. Just like any other couple on a romantic getaway. I finish my meal and head back to my room. They're still down there playing happy couple. Saturday morning, I'm having breakfast in the hotel cafe when they come down around 10 a.m. Nicole's wearing a casual outfit that looks expensive. They head to the pool area. I give them some space, then wander down with a book and sunglasses. The pool deck is big enough that I can find a lounge chair without being obvious. Just another resort guest relaxing. They're in the pool together, very touchy-feely. Hand-holding, him pulling her close, her acting like a teenager with a crush. Saturday evening is when I make my move. I see them at the concierge desk making dinner reservations. I wait until they finish, then approach the same concierge. Excuse me. What restaurant did that couple just book? The Sunset Terrace, sir, our rooftop restaurant. Very romantic. Any tables available tonight? Let me check. Yes, sir. I have an 8:30 reservation available. Perfect. I get there a few minutes after 8:30 and position myself where I can see their table clearly. They're already seated, champagne ordered, looking very cozy. I wait until they're relaxed and into their meal, then I get up and walk over. Nicole, what a surprise seeing you here. The look on her face was absolutely priceless. Complete shock, then pure terror, then she started looking around like she was planning escape routes. David looks confused. Nicole, do you know this gentleman? This is Tom, she manages to say. My boyfriend, I finish. Nicole, I thought you were visiting Lisa this weekend. I am. I mean, I was. Lisa decided to come here too. We're having a sister's trip. Really? Where is Lisa? She had a headache. She's resting in her room. David's looking between us trying to figure out what's happening. I'm sorry. He says to me. I think there's been some confusion. Nicole and I are here together for a romantic weekend. No confusion on my end, I say. Nicole told me she was visiting her sister, but here she is having a romantic dinner with you instead. Nicole's face is bright red. Tom, this isn't what it looks like. Really? Because it looks like you lied to me about where you were going so you could spend the weekend with another man. I can explain everything. I'm sure you can. But first, David, you should probably know that Nicole and I live together. Have for over a year now. So this romantic weekend you planned, she's here while lying to her live-in boyfriend. David's face changes completely. He looks at Nicole. You told me you were single. It's complicated. No. It's not. I say, she has a boyfriend. That would be me. The one she lied to so she could be here with you. David stands up looking angry. Nicole, is this true? She looks at me, then at David, then back at me, trying to figure out which lie might work. Answer him. I say, yes. She whispers. David throws his napkin on the table. This is incredible. You've been lying to me this whole time. David, please let me explain. I'm done. Enjoy your evening. He walks out of the restaurant, leaving Nicole sitting there alone with me. Tom, please sit down. We can work this out. No, thanks. I just wanted to see the look on your face when your lies caught up with you. Please don't do this. It was a mistake. The mistake was trusting you. The weekend was a choice. Tom, I'm sorry. I love you. You love expensive dinners and resort weekends. Slight difference. I turn and walk away, leaving her sitting there alone. Update 1, 48 hours later. Got back Sunday afternoon to find multiple missed calls and text messages from Nicole. Haven't read them. Not interested in whatever story she's come up with. I spent Sunday evening packing all her stuff neatly and leaving it by the front door with a note. Your things were done. Changed the locks Monday morning. My condo, my name on everything, clean break. Monday morning, she showed up banging on the door around 7 a.m. Tom, please let me in. We need to talk. I don't answer. I know you're in there, your car is here. More banging. Tom, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. David meant nothing to me. I make coffee and ignore her. Please don't throw away 2 years over one stupid weekend. She keeps this up for about 20 minutes before giving up. Around noon, her friend Sarah calls me. Tom, Nicole is devastated. She knows she messed up, but she loves you. Sarah, you were part of planning this whole thing. You knew she was lying to me and you encouraged it. I was just being a supportive friend by helping her cheat on me. It wasn't supposed to go this far. What was it supposed to be? Like cheating. Tom, please. She's staying on my couch and she's a mess. That's not my problem anymore. She said David won't answer her calls now either. Shocking. Turns out guys don't like being lied to about relationship status. She has nowhere to go. She had somewhere to go. She chose to throw it away for a weekend with a guy who could afford resort getaways. Sarah tries guilt-tripping me for another few minutes, but I hang up. Tuesday evening brought the most pathetic attempt yet. Nicole somehow got past building security and was waiting by my car when I got home from work. Tom, thank God. I've been waiting for hours. How did you get in here? I waited for someone to open the gate and followed them in. We need to talk. No, we don't. Yes, we do. I made a huge mistake, but what we have is worth fighting for. What we had was worth not throwing away for another man. It didn't mean anything. David was just a distraction. A distraction that involved lying to me for weeks and planning secret weekends. I was confused. He was giving me attention and expensive things, and I got caught up in it. So you're admitting you're materialistic? That's not what I meant. That's exactly what you meant. You said David treats you like a queen with expensive dinners and designer gifts. When's the last time Tom did anything like that? Her face goes pale. You heard more than I thought. I heard enough to know this wasn't a mistake. It was a plan. Tom, I was just talking to my friends. Girls say stupid things. You were coordinating lies and criticizing me behind my back. That's not girl talk. She starts crying, but I'm past caring about her tears. I'll do anything to fix this, therapy, counseling, whatever you want. I want you to leave me alone. I can't just walk away from 2 years. You already did. You walked away when you decided to lie to me and spend the weekend with someone else. I go inside and she finally leaves. Final update, 1 month later. It's been a month since the resort confrontation, and Nicole has finally stopped trying to fix things. Time to close this chapter. The first week after I got back was non-stop attempts at contact. Calls, texts, showing up at my building, having friends call me. All the same story. It was a mistake. She was confused. She wants to work things out. Week 2, she tried going through my coworkers. Apparently, she called my office asking for me, claiming it was urgent. My boss told her I was unavailable and to try my personal number. Week 3 brought a new strategy. My friend Kevin mentioned seeing posts on social media about missing someone and making mistakes in love. Real subtle stuff clearly aimed at me. Last week brought the final attempt. She showed up at my gym. Must have remembered me mentioning going there. Tom, please. Just 5 minutes. How did you find me here? I've been trying to catch you somewhere we could talk privately. We have nothing to talk about. We have 2 years to talk about. We had 2 years. You threw them away for a weekend with David. I know I messed up, but people make mistakes. People make mistakes. What you did was plan and execute a deliberate betrayal while lying to my face about it. I was confused about what I wanted. You weren't confused. You wanted expensive resort weekends and designer dresses. You got them. You also wanted me as backup. That's where you miscalculated. Tom, I choose you. I want to be with you. You chose David. When you had to pick between being honest with me and lying to be with him, you chose him. Now live with that choice. That's not fair. Fair would have been you being honest about wanting something different instead of lying and cheating. I finished my workout and left. She didn't follow. That was a week ago, and it's been quiet since. Either she finally got the message or she found some other guy to provide housing and emotional support. The revenge wasn't elaborate or cruel. It was just showing up when she thought she was safe in her deception and letting the truth handle the rest. She wanted to live a double life, keeping me as the stable backup while exploring her options with someone who could give her a more expensive lifestyle. Instead, she lost both relationships and ended up with nothing but the memory of that look on her face when her lies collapsed in real time. David learned he was being lied to about her relationship status. I learned she was shallow enough to risk our relationship for resort weekends and designer dresses. The look on her face when I walked up to their table was worth every penny I spent on that junior suite. Pure terror as her carefully constructed life fell apart instantly. Now she gets to figure out her own housing situation while I enjoy the peace of not dating someone who sees relationships as stepping stones to better opportunities. Sometimes the best revenge is just showing people the consequences of their own choices. Nicole chose deception and materialism over honesty and loyalty. She got exactly what she deserved, nothing.